Hey, hey, hey! Okay, guys, so today we're gonna make some fried chicken. Right now, I have my chicken soaking. I'm going to take out some of the seeds. Of course, it's soaking in lemon water. I'm going to give it a good wash. After I'm done washing it, I will go ahead and season it with some sazon, some black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, um, some white pepper, some paprika, some Italian seasoning, and some other seasonings that I probably did not mention, too many to mention. And so while this is seasoned, I am going to put it in some seasoned flour in a Ziploc bag. Because sometimes I just prefer to just do it in a Ziploc bag. It makes less of a mess, less dishes to wash. And so while I put it in the Ziploc bag to get the flour all over it, I'm going to have some oil heated up with some onions, some thyme, just to flavor the oil. And I would then go ahead and add the pieces of my chicken wings. Actually, it's not just fried chicken I'm making. Making fried chicken wings. And I will go ahead and add that to the hot oil until it is golden brown. And here I am just adding more pieces to it. Yes, I prefer frying all of my chicken and my meat in this pot. It's the best pot ever. And so here it is a few minutes into frying. It's starting to float on top. Once it starts floating, you know it's almost ready. Here are some finished pieces of chicken wings. Y'all, this is looking nice and golden and crispy. It is very crispy, okay? Now, the thing about this is that I'm going to fry the chicken wings. However, I am making honey mustard chicken, some spicy ones and some mild ones. So we're going to talk about that in a few. But in the meantime, I'll go ahead and finish frying those pieces of chicken and just adding them to my pot. This is for my kids. So my daughter decided to have her friends over today. And you know, these kids, they always making plans last minute without you knowing. And so I'm just going with the flow. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just make those kids some wings. And this is how I ended up here. Okay, so look how golden this is looking. Look how nice and golden. Now let's get into the sauce. So these are all the ingredients I'm going to be using to make my honey mustard sauce. And so in a frying pan, I'm going to put some oil, some garlic, minced garlic in there. I'm going to add some mustard. I'm going to add some honey. And there's this spicy fire sriracha sauce that I found at the grocery store that I like to mix in my sauces that gives it that heat. Yes, that's what that is. I'm going to add that in there, just a little bit of it because it's very spicy. After which I'm going to start giving it a good mix. You want to get all that blended in together. Oh yes, I did put some onion powder and a little bit of garlic powder in there as well. You know, just to boost the flavors. And then you want to go ahead and mix that all in there until it all comes together. So you want to mix it all in until it comes together. And you know, you just adjust to taste. So what I did was I did add a little bit more of some honey in there. I added a little bit more honey and I added a little bit more mustard just to stretch it a little bit and also, you know, just to give it some more flavor. So this is what I'm doing here right now. And you know, I usually just eyeball everything and it comes out good. And so you mix that in there, you get it to a nice paste. While doing that, you want to make sure that your heat is on low because you don't want to burn it. Okay, you just want it to come together so that it mixes in well and blends well and give it that nice sauce. And you guys, when I'm done with this, I am going to go ahead and put it into a bowl and then add my pieces of chicken. In the meantime, this is it. Okay guys, so now I transferred the sauce in the bowl after it's done, and I'm going to put some of the fried chicken wings that I made earlier into the sauce so that it could get covered. I did make two separate sauces. I made one really spicy and one mild, and I made some of the chicken wings. I just left it plain because, you know, not all the kids, I'm not sure if they would like the honey mustard. I know my children love it because I've made it before, and so they asked me to make it. And so yeah, here I am just putting it into the bowl and getting it coated on all sides. Oh yeah. And you guys, this is the finished product. I hope you enjoyed my video. Now, if you see the one right here, I'm going to zoom in on it a little bit so that you could see. But yes, I did leave these pieces plain. This one right here is mild. And so the other one is the spicy one. No, it didn't stand. Those pieces of chicken wings did not stand a chance with my kids and their friends, especially my 19-year-old. They were gone in no time. I did make some sides to go with it, but this is the main course. I added some ranch in the middle. And you guys, it was so delicious. Yeah, this is my recipe. Let me know if you enjoyed the video, and also leave in the comments below if you have any questions, and I will be more than happy to answer your questions. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Bye.